Hello. I told y'all I'd get on here more. Hey, Rick. Hey, how's it going? Who wants their fortune told? Let me set up the little poll thing. Yeah. I told you guys I would go live more to do little quick reads. Here I am. Happy Wednesday. Who wants their fortune told? Tell me your questions. Because I got like 45 minutes until my daughter gets home. What are my prices? So when I go live, it's just donation only. So whatever you feel is appropriate, I put the payment information in the poll and just tip me. It's just donation. A little tip. Thank you, Rick. I put lipstick on. I got my Stevie Nicks my Stevie Nicks outfit on today. Thank you. I went to go to lunch with my daughter today. I'm doing tip readings, so if you guys want me to answer your questions, I'm down. But Chantel, I think you should take that slow. I think it's gonna be. I think your question. I think your date went okay. What is an owl? Hear hoot 3 times? I'm not really sure, but I do know an owl is like. I always associate owls with like ancestors, and like so. If like, what does the number 3 mean to you? What does it mean to you? I think for that is more personal. Like I would think that you have their support. Yeah, if you guys want a reading, are you gonna have a birthday special this on Adriana? Got you. Let me find my I need my papers so I can write you guys down. 1 second. All right. Melanie and Adriana. Let's see. Let me just write you down so I don't forget you. It helps. All right. Elizabeth. Got yours. Okay, so I have Adriana, Melanie, and then Elizabeth. Okay, and Amanda. Let's just keep it there for now. Jeez, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. So Adriana, I got you first. Thank you so much. Okay, so Adriana, then Mel, you're on deck. Elizabeth and Amanda, let's go. Adriana, what's your question, babe? I know you put one, I think you put one in the description, but I don't think Chaos reading. Stand sucks. So we're just gonna there. Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, Jen. All right. Sorry, I was trying to like set up. All right. Hey. I keep freezing. How's this? Is that better? Are you guys seeing me better? Okay. So, Adriana, are you nanny? Okay, cool. So you want some advice about your upcoming legal battle. Sorry, this is why I can't stand live stream. You guys, I have so many slots available this week, this upcoming week. If you want a full reading with me, use code FLASH at checkout for a discount off. Holy shit. What the fuck, bro? Are you serious? I'm so mad right now. Are you serious? Hold on. What the fuck? I'm so pissed. Hold on. Why does that keep falling over? Fucking I fucking hate live streams. Okay. Jesus. They really said, fuck yo. And I got like fucking oil over my thing. Sorry. Jesus. Okay. Britta, I got your thing. Holy shit. This is why I cannot stand live stream. Because like I just want to be able to like answer your fucking question. Anyway. Fuck. Adriana, what's going on with your legal battle? What to expect? Well, I hope it's better than the beginning of this reading. Shit. That's not fun. Not it being Libra oil that just like fell everything. Okay, so how is the judge? Yeah. Fucking chaos. So that's something to do with, love it when gorgeous people cuss. I hope you're not being sarcastic. So are you trying to get money from a former spouse? Because that's what I'm seeing. Former spouse, child support, trying to get you reconciled, get like things evened out. Is that what's happening? It's a developer, whoever it is, they're holding out, they're being greedy. But there's things under like that are going to be coming to light. As far as like how will the judge rule, I do think it's going to be like a daunting situation. It's going to take some time because whatever it is, it's like not just about you. There's other stuff. The judge, like right now, it's looking like the judge has a reputation with the other person because of their connections. I think you'll get what you ask for if you put the money into it, but it's going to drain your creativity. So it's going to like, I feel like moving forward, don't be afraid to push because you're going to get what you ask for. But if you're modest about what you ask for, then that's what you're going to get. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, like they're well connected with the community. And it feels like whoever the developer is, like his father, his family, like knows people. But I do think it's going to like work in your favor. It's just going to be a fucking battle for whatever reason. Like, honestly, this is some type of shit that I would purchase a working for. This is the type of shit I would go to a practitioner for to have things move a little bit more smoothly, because straight up the energy of this battle is the world reverse. So it's gonna be finished, but it's gonna be chaos. Does that make sense? I'm so sorry you're having to deal with that. I do think you're going to get what you want, but because the sun came out on your end, but I think that the judge is going to be ruling more in favor of the other person. So that means it's going to be like not fair, but what you want. Does that make sense? Thank you. I like your name better. Seriously, I'm sorry. That's like the funniest shit. Thank you. Someone gave this to me like as a gift. I put it on my fucking Amazon wish list. Thank you. It's Revlon. I love Revlon. Does that help? Is there anything else that you want questions about? As far as your legal representation that you have right now, I do think that you're like covered. I just feel like the person that you're going with is experienced, but her team is inexperienced. So that's why it's going to take a little bit longer than what I would want out of that. Her team is inexperienced, but not the actual attorney. Does that make sense? I hope that helps. You're welcome. That was so fucking funny. Spiritually Savage. That was so funny. Because like now that's what I know you as. I hope that helps, Adriana. Mel. I got you, Mel. Elizabeth. Or Mel and then Elizabeth's on deck. Amanda and then Britta. Hey, Bookworm Jenna. You need some advice. All right, Mel. What's your question, sweet pea? Also, guys, the of at Whole Foods is like 40 cents a can. Yeah, there's just a lot of shit going on with that. That's the kind of that's the kind of shit that I would get a working done. Go to Moonlight Divine Goddess. She either Moonlight Divine Goddess or the Medium Priestess, Nevea. What are those? I know those two to be really good with spell work, with that kind of stuff, but I would say Renee about that. Renee could probably do that. Or if you know of any root workers or hoodoo practitioners, like if you know any hoodoo practitioners, that's a hoodoo working for, like I would go to my friend who's a hoodoo practitioner for that type of shit. I feel like they're just really good with justice workings. I got yours. What? This phone does not want to stay up today. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, good. I'm glad. Will you and your girlfriend Moria come over obstacles? I'm going to move in. Well, girl, I hope so. Whiplash. I'm sorry. Okay, so Mel and Moria sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S. Okay, who's Mel in this relationship? Who's Moria? What's Mel's problem? What's Moria's problem? What's the actual problem? And how can they overcome that? I'm telling you, I'm going to... I love relationship readings when they're established. Because I'm just going to, like, call you guys the fuck out. That's on your bullshit. Oh, man. Okay. We love an accountability queen, though. Okay. Okay, so who's Mel? Who's Moria? Let's do that. All right. No. Oh. Oh. Mariah. Oh, sorry. You spelled it wrong. I must have fat fingered that. Either way. I feel like you're going through ascension. I have a lot of comments about that. Okay. So, Mel, this is you in this relationship. You are the lovers. Okay. Mariah is death. So, Mariah is... This does not mean... Mariah's the one changing the game for you. You guys, this represents like a soulmate connection, a karmic connection, but not like necessarily a bad one. You guys have known each other before, but because of your connection with this person, because of your relationship, Mariah actually is able to be in a place of security, where she can, or they can, expand and grow. Like you make her feel safe. Does that make sense? I hope I'm getting her pronouns correct. Either way, your problem in this relationship is what your idea of a committed relationship is. And her problem is, honestly, with the 10 of Cups, like she may not have ever experienced that kind of family life, that kind of relationship before. And so you might be pressuring her, having an expectation of a relationship from her that doesn't exist to her. She doesn't know how to be that way. Does that make sense? Both of you guys support each other, but both of you guys also don't want to like be rejected. I feel like both of you to some degree have some kind of like abandonment issue or rejection issue, which is totally normal. I honestly think that both of you need to be more comfortable with like just talking about and being more vulnerable about like, because like there's stuff that happens, but you like get triggered, but how you but instead of like running away, you'll like do more, do the most, if that makes sense. I feel like both of you guys play off of that. Both of you guys very much love each other, want each other, but you don't want each other to feel like burdened by like being in a relationship. It's really weird. Like, ask her for help. She needs to be more vulnerable, ask you for help. Stop feeling like you can't talk. Like the problem, like what to do about it is like, don't be at a crossroads about issues. Talk to each other when things pop up. And like, I feel like before moving in, I feel like there just needs to be have a conversation, like a pact or something like that. We're going to come to each other, no matter how awkward it is, no matter how whatever, like we're going to talk to each other about our problems and communicate about it and not like hide away or like overcompensate. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I feel like that if I were moving in with this person, I would just like put some baseline, like communication, not boundaries, but like expectations that you both can agree on. Just so you guys later can resolve things as they come instead of holding on to them and letting it blow up in your face. Does it make sense? She doesn't like to communicate. Okay. So hey, Persephone, honestly, I'm not sure how much more time I'm going to have. If you want to go ahead and donate, there's my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Put in the poll, and then I'm going to close that out after I'm done with that. Because I think I have another reading in like 45 minutes. Either way, communicate with her. You kind of already have an idea of like what's going on with her. So be like, I feel like this is what, like, can we talk about this? We don't have to talk about it, but can I guess what it is? And like, just say yes or no, and then like, guess what it is. And if she says yes or says no, then like take her word for it. But like, don't like pressure someone to communicate with you the way that you would want them to. But I think that comes with time. You'll learn that about her. You just have to figure out, like, that's what I have to do with my daughter. Thank you, Jennifer. Like, that's what I do with people that are like still working on being vulnerable, because we're all intuitive people. We all know our partners. Be like, is this what's happening? Are you feeling this way because of this? No? Okay. Well, I feel like something's off and I don't want to pressure you to talk, but I'm here for you if you need me. Done. You know what I'm saying? Share lives with me? I don't know. What do you mean? Hey, Becca. Jenny, I got your thing. Okay. I hope that helps, Mel. That's the main thing, is just talking about stuff, and don't feel like because she's not communicating that you can't, because y'all aren't leaving each other anytime soon. Now, I got Elizabeth, Amanda, Britta, and then Jennifer. Hey, Danielle. Sorry, guys. Hey, yo, hey, Adrian. Hey, Danielle. Jenny, I got your PayPal. Saturday night, I got your PayPal. Hey, Elizabeth, what is you're welcome. I hope that helps, because I've only lived with one person one time, and I wish I knew then what I know now about communicating. Elizabeth, what is your question, sweet pea? Or do you just want something general? Okay, I'm sorry, Persephone. General reading, what does she need to know? Okay, so Elizabeth. Drink. Elizabeth. What is Elizabeth's energy? You know what? I'm not using these. What's Elizabeth's energy like right now? Why? Okay, cool. What's happening? A little bit more context. Dope. Okay. And then, what is she manifesting into her life as a result? Context, please. Are you in an established relationship, a committed relationship, Elizabeth? What's the outcome? Okay. Because, like, I feel like, yeah, okay. Okay, so I feel like this happens often. So where you're at right now is Wheel of Fortune reversed. And so what this means is not bad luck. I don't see it as bad luck. I see this as breaking of cycles. So like basically in that but within that, like you're like growing on a spiritual level. You're growing, you're seeing things for what they really are. You're seeing things from a different point of view. And like, it's like, honestly, your energy is like, I don't know, if you have kids, like, you know, when you watch your kids like experience something for the first time, like that's you right now, like you're experiencing life from a different angle for the first time, and it's like so exciting for you, and you just like want to share, and like it's like bubbling up within you right now, and you're so stoked. And that's the cycle that's being broken, because before this moment in your life, before this time of your life, like things were just kind of like right beyond your reach. You knew something was there and it's like not there, but you didn't know how to get there, and now you're figuring it out, if that makes sense. Go away, Paul. Now the problem is that in this relationship that you're with, this person that you're with is a very logical person, a very like grounded individual. I don't dislike this card. I don't dislike your partner. But you're like, I don't know if I can share it with them because they'll make fun of me. I don't want them to like think I'm a crazy person. And I want to discourage you from keeping it to yourself, because I feel like they don't let on as much about what they believe as much as you think, because like I feel like they entertain conspiracy theories. I feel like they entertain like big think things. They just have never experienced it. But I think and I also think that you are being confronted with things where you're like needing to trust your intuition, you're getting signs for things like that. I want you to start thinking of this person as like a medium for your guide sometimes, because they say the most realistic shit to you. And it's like so simple. Like you'll explain something that you think is like crazy out there to them, and then they'll like come back with like, oh, that's what this, and this is. And you're just like, what? Does that make sense? I want you to like talk to them more about, I don't want you to like hold yourself off. Don't be afraid to explore concepts, ideas with this person, and don't be afraid to like be like, I want to go here because of this crazy, like I feel like you like want to go places and like see like obscure things, but you need them to be on board with it. So like, don't be afraid to like share your dreams. Does that make sense? Yeah, the advice is like, don't worry about like, whenever I see a Two of Swords reverse, it's like you're putting yourself in the crossroads, especially with the Lovers reverse like this. You're putting yourself at a crossroads over like a choice, an idea that is actually something that is more common sense than you think. Like, because I feel like if he had some wild, crazy idea, like I don't even know what he does for a living, but he'd be like, if he was like, I'm going to go back to school and be a computer engineer, and I want to work for Microsoft, and I want to be the next Steve Jobs, like, you'd be like, yeah, babe, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want you to like doubt. I don't want you to doubt yourself, because this is your dreams. This is what you want. And he, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, green-eyed monster. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm like in the zone. I want you to like be more comfortable talking about what it is, because that's one of your major lessons that you're learning, is sharing your hopes and dreams with your partner, sharing your hopes and dreams with other people. And you're going to find that you get more insight talking to other people, especially as claircognizant as you are, because you know how you like solve all the world's problems by yourself, like in the shower, like in the car, like by your, like literally in your head all the time, right? You have like the Smeagol Gollum conversation. Well, when you talk to someone like him or your kid or whatever about whatever it is, like they ask questions that you wouldn't think of, because you're so like stuck on the hamster wheel of whatever concept you're on, if that makes sense. They'll ask questions to like try to understand whatever it is. And because they asked a question, you get the answer because you're claircognizant. So I want you to I want to encourage you to talk more to this person, because whoever your partner is, he's really smart, but he's grounded in reality. And that's why it's like such a vibe killer. Sometimes you're like, I want to talk about astrology and crystals and spirits and dead people and hauntings and paranormal and deities and all this shit. And like, you want to talk about like farming or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what they like. What was he talking about? Like I don't know, like copy and pasting PDF forms into Word document. I don't even know what he would talk about. So I encourage you to talk more with your partner, because you're breaking cycles in your life. I think you're just like a little bit nervous because you don't want him to leave you, and that's okay. I hope that helps. It's so, yeah, he's like, okay, like he would love, is he a Capricorn or something? Like, he's either Capricorn or Aquarius. I don't know. I really like his mind though. He's really a lot more open to things than we give him credit for. Like, I don't know. Do you have children with him? He's a Virgo? That makes sense. Have you seen it with children though? Because he will sit and play pretend all day with children. He'll explore ideas with children all day long. Yep. He has an imagination too. He just like needs things to make sense. I hope that helps. And Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Block. All right. Sorry, guys, for the solicitor. I don't have a moderator. Jose and you, fine. I think you're overthinking the Jose situation. To be straight up with you, I think you're going to be like overhyping whatever it is that's happening. Okay. I have, Amanda, Britta, and Jennifer, and then I'm going to get off here because my daughter will be home from school. I hope it helps. How do I need a moderator? You're welcome. It is cozy. It's giving Stevie Nicks. Amanda Prescott. Do I need a moderator for 48 people in a live stream? Like, honestly. Really? You'll do that? Okay. How do I do it? Add the moderator. You have all the power, Melissa. And then you guys message me when we're done so I can like pay you or something. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, I added Melissa and somebody else. Like whoever. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Okay. Amanda. You have like 5 seconds to respond to me. Hello, Bernice. General reading or a roast? How about both? Amanda Prescott. I'm so mad I spilled so much oil because this is a limited edition oil. It's my Libra oil. I love it. Stassi made this. I'm glad it wasn't my fast money oil. Anyways, okay. Pay attention. Okay. General reading of Amanda. roast edition. What's going on with Amanda? How do I angle this? See, I'm trying really hard to be a nice person because I can roast the shit out of all of y'all, but I don't like being that person because I can kill somebody with my words. Okay. Why? Okay, what does she overcome? A major lesson. Which one is this? Oh. And we're... I can't roast you for this. Oh my God. It's Bose. Hey, Bose. I feel so weird calling you that because that's definitely like not your name. Okay. Amanda, you've overcome a lot. I'm really glad you came to me today because the thing that you're overcoming, that you've overcome, it feels like you've like kicked this terrible habit with the devil reverse and judgment reverse. Like you finally kicked it. This is something that's been following you for a while. What is it? Do you ask? The fawn. I want you to go look that up on psychology. It's a concept. You're the oldest daughter, and you think that you need to like take care of your mother in order to be loved because you're the oldest. So like she's going to dole out the most responsibilities to you. I love that Bose is in here. Because, sorry guys, I've known her for like 10 years. But no, like, so when I see this card, it's like what you've overcome is like this need to take care of people or like feel like useless. Like, I don't know, like this is like, you always are like volunteering for shit because as a child, your mom, like as the oldest, you were like the most responsible. You had to like take care of all this shit for your mom and like other, like that was the way you would be able to receive like validation, acknowledgement for her. Otherwise she was like at your throat because you were like the first. So you're her guinea pig, if that makes sense. Like you've made a breakthrough with that. Because for a long time you weren't sure if you should like move forward with wherever you were in life because you were worried about how it would affect other people subconsciously or consciously. And it's like you've broken that habit, and that is a lesson that has been with you for many lifetimes. And it's like you finally breaking free. You're finally breaking free from that. And that's what your spirits want to acknowledge with you today, is because I guess you just really needed to hear that. Like, all of the healing, all of the shit that you've been addressing within yourself, that's what it's come to. Like, you no longer are having to do that. Like, you reckon, like, that's no longer part of your personality anymore. Does that make sense? And they're just really, really, really proud of you. Yeah. Hey, Auntie Sean, go follow him. And girl, same. So as a result of this, what is Amanda manifesting into her life in terms of like, just in general? What's manifesting in your life as a result? Dude, you are so done. I love this. But like, you're so done. Like, you're like, the cycle of pain and suffering is finally over. But I think what's really cool is like you found out like how much your mom really does love you. I really feel like you've had a moment where you're like, I don't need to do this because my mom loves me anyway. Like, I've always been worthy of this. It doesn't matter. Like, and I think that's like the most rewarding thing, is like, just like that breath of fresh air. Does that make sense? Like you've had that click, like recently, like, I don't need to do this because my mom's not going to leave me. Does that make sense? And you don't understand how hard that is. It's so like you've had that click, and it took you however long to get to that point in your life. Like, of course my mom loves me. Of course I don't need to do this. Does that make sense? You've like made peace with it, and like there's not what like. Congratulations. Everyone give her a round of applause. That's amazing. And so now, what I would just recommend you do is just like continue moving forward and see what else in your life, like what else in your life now that you know your mom loves you, like, you can literally fucking do anything. It's crazy. It's like, once you realize, like, your mom loves you and, like, you always have that support, like, that undying, unconditional support from her, even if she is judgy and stupid sometimes, like, you still have that foundational, unconditional love. It's like, literally, you can't do shit anymore. Or you can do literally everything. You can't do anything that's going to make her, like, not love you. So that's a very freeing thing to know that you always have that support from that person. And you're like, everybody's mother is like it's literally like one of the most important people you're ever going to meet in your life, you're ever going to have in your life. That's one of the most, that's like the most, detrimental or developmental relationships you're going to have, and you just conquered a major lesson that you've been carrying with you through lifetime. So good on you for that. Like, that's a big, like, snaps for you. So if that's the case and you're still healing from that, like, basically what that tells me is, like, how much of a fucking war zone you've been going through shadow work wise. So take it easy. Take it easy. Any other advice for Amanda? Yeah. Now moving forward, just plant everything. Like, moving forward, there's, like, new opportunities that, like, now you're seeing that are now possible to you. But now moving forward, like, you're going to be, like, nurturing your garden the way you want to garden it. You're going to be planting things that you want to plant, and at the rate in the capacity at which you do. You're going to start moving different. You're going to start moving different because you have that foundational support in your love area. Does it make sense? And so, like, and because of how you're moving, because of how you're living your life, you're going to be, like, an inspiration for other people. Does that make sense? Hey Nessa, I'm, like, done. My daughter's about to be home, so I don't have any more slots left, but I do plan on going live again tomorrow in the evening at, like, 7:30 Eastern. I'll put an announcement on my story on my Instagram, and I'll put it on here too. I hope that helps, Amanda. Is Britta? I have Britta next. Britta now, and then Jennifer, and then I have to get off here. Super, super proud of you, Amanda. That's dope. Why is she trying to make herself relevant again? Why is she trying to make herself relevant again? Because she doesn't know how to inspire herself otherwise. That's what she knows how to, what she's doing, she knows how to receive the attention, and that attention is like a replacement for the love that she didn't receive from her father. I'm gonna get really real. I'm gonna tell you 2 words: daddy issues. Yay! Renee, I'm so stoked. I'm taking a fucking screenshot of this. I'm taking a screenshot. I'm taking another screenshot because my hair looks like shit. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, screenshot. Anyways, so what are her intentions? What are her intentions? Damn, I read her like, what are her intentions? See, I don't like a rat. I don't like a rat. Between the Page of Swords and the Four of Cups reverse, I'm paying more attention to the rat. She's like being a little weasel on social media. I feel like she's just doing this because she, like, yeah, she's got a problem. This is a compulsive thing for her. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go back on tonight. I can go back on tonight. I'll go back on tonight. Can we do like 9:30 Eastern? I'll go back on tonight. If you guys want me to give you readings. Yeah. So what should Britta do? Not the rat card. I'm sorry, not the rat. I'm weak. Oh my God. I feel like she needs to chill. What should Britta do? Temperance and the Seven of Swords reversed. Keep watch. See, this is how I see you doing things. You know what's going on. Watch patiently and just like don't even stoke the fire. Yeah. Don't go back to old habits and do the codependent bullshit with your husband. Like, don't be doing that shit with him. Because like this isn't, he's not even, is like her husband even entertaining this? Okay, Britta, what is your husband doing? I don't like that. He's not being enough of an asshole, in my opinion. Thank you so much, Melissa. I'm not charging anything. I do tip readings on live. So like whatever you want to donate, I'm down. But Britta, I don't like that your husband is not being more of an asshole about this, because I feel like he gets like DMs or like Instagram or something. He gets something. I think he needs to like just delete her as a friend. That's what I would do. Okay, good. He needs to block her. If she keeps doing that shit, then he needs to be an asshole, and I think you should reward him for that. I'm really glad. I want him to be more of an asshole, just personally. Like what he's doing is fine, but I need more. I need more personally as the dominant redhead witch, okay? Like, I need more aggression from you for me to, like, trust you, because my trust issues can't. We always reward husbands for good behavior. So I'm really glad that he's, like, telling you about it. Like, I love that. I love that. Next time, babe, you have my full permission to be like, get the fuck out of my phone. Like, just like ream her. Choose a hole. I hope you help. I hope that helps. Can we get the orange candle again? Oh my God. Whoever marries me is going to be the luckiest man alive. Let me tell y'all. Whoever marries me is going to be the luckiest man alive. Okay. He will be so drained constantly. Oh my God. Okay. Jennifer, what's going on, sweet pea? Thank you guys so much for the gifts, for the roses, for all that, for all the fun stuff. Oh, let me get my daughter. My daughter's coming in. April! I'm on a live stream. I only got one reading left.
FBI, open up.
FBI, open up.
I learned about magnets.
You learned about magnets. That sounds supercharged with fun.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it. Pull your pants up. You say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
It's my daughter.
Yeah.
Tina says hi. Nina says hi. You can read.
Hi.
Predicta says hi. Britta says hi. Supercharged with fun. Yeah. What's a punny way? Okay. Can I have like 10 more minutes? Okay. Everyone says hi. Oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
2 left. I have Jennifer. I just have Jennifer.
Like me. The only reason is because of me.
Did someone else? I just have Jennifer. Is there someone other than Jennifer that?
See, Mommy, the only reason you're popular is because of me.
The only reason I'm popular is because, okay. You know you're not wrong.
It's true.
April can say, she's fine. She's got her iPad. Did you send me a tip, Predicta? I got you, Jenny, with a general roast thing. Okay. Jennifer. It's been like a week since I've talked to you last. No, Jennifer is one of my favorite people because I'm always late to our appointments and you're always so like, you take notes. Jennifer's one of my favorites. Okay. Where's your energy? I like this. So basically you're like ready. Like things are like, okay, so I know you again. I've given you like 5 readings past 6 months. But like, so like, it's like there's been so much stuff that you've been like sifting through, learning, absorbing, like on so many different levels. I know this because you've come to me for advice about them. But now it's like things that you're manifesting, things that you're working towards, like they're finally becoming tangible in the physical world. And like now you have like more of a direction about where you wanted to go. When I first met you a few months back, like you weren't quite sure what you wanted to do next. I really think you asked me like, what do I do next? And I was just like, whatever you want to do. So like you finally like figured out like what that thing is, and now it's like coming at baby steps. Like now you're like, I have an idea of where I want to go. I have the resources. I know where to start. And like now it's like giving you hope to move forward. So what might be something you're unaware of? Like what obstacles might be in your way? I don't even think this is a real obstacle, as much as it's like annoying, because like the obstacle here is like, you have the inspiration and the drive, but you don't always know how to make it happen. Does that make sense? Like you still are limited, like you are a creative person, but like as far as like how do I get from A to B in this way, like you're learning that process. Like that's the thing to be worried about. But when it comes to that, when you hit those bumps in whatever it is that you're doing, just see that not as like a dead end, but as a pit stop. Okay, like you just have to like take a bigger view of whatever is happening, whatever the problem is. Like I want to address this. I don't know how to approach this in a way that aligns with my values. I don't want to like go back and revert to how I was before, but I don't know how to do this in the new version of myself. That's when you stay still for a sec and like try to get a bigger perspective, sleep on it for a couple of days, a couple weeks even, and know that whatever time you dedicate to figuring that out in a way that aligns with your values is fine. Like we're not about that rushing through shit. And then as soon as you get that like aha moment within the process, move it on. And like that's how you're going to learn things, because I feel like you're just like done doing things backwards. I feel like you've already done a lot of like picking up the pieces, looking through your history, that sort of thing. Like you're like, I don't want to repeat history, and so you're not doing that. But I also don't want that. I don't want that to mean that like you're not staying stuck. Does that make sense? As far as like what you're manifesting into your life as a result of this, what is she manifesting into her life as a result? This is not what you're manifesting into your life. Those were backwards, but I think that's from before. Not heartache. The fuck? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Not with... You're not being heartbroken. Where you're going, there might be like elements of heartache, but it's not like, no, it's more like freedom. Yeah, dope. Great. First of all, the sun is a shadow, enlightenment, inner child work, happy times ahead. Like the sun is the best card, but more specifically, you're asking for signs and you're seeing signs. You're not just like seeing signs, like I feel like your like perception is opened up, like you're seeing the signs. Does that make sense? Now that you've like gotten over like I feel like the whole like, you know, when you first like I feel like everybody in here when they first get started, they're like, what's the angel number? What's the repeating number? Like now you're like chilled out about that type of shit because you've like figured out, okay, this is what this is. Like now because you've like chilled out about that, like everything, like now you're actually like allowing things to be a sign and not like second guessing yourself. And as a result, you're like more in your power and feeling more secure in yourself, so that you can continue to be inspired, move forward, new beginnings within your spirituality. And I know that's what you want. So dope. I love Ace of Wands. This is like the divine spark. This is what is like the creation. Does it make sense? This is like the creative process. So it's like you're feeling more, you're seeing the signs, you're feeling more secure in yourself, and now you like feel safe like moving forward with whatever that creative process is, which is your power, your abilities, your connection to the divine, and also the connection to yourself. So I hope that helps. Dope ass reading. As far as roasting, how the fuck am I supposed to roast you? You're so sweet. What does Jenny need roasting on? How many times do they have to show you that you need to leave? If it's broken, don't fix it. But either way, I hope that helps, Jen. I don't think I have anybody else on the list. I do plan on coming back on later on at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. Not my unky, not my circus. Stop claiming the circus. Stop claiming the monkeys, Jennifer. That's it. Yeah, do what makes you happy. If mama ain't happy, no one's happy. So do what makes you happy. Happy wife, happy life. Stop saying sorry when it's other people that are being boring. My referrals. Moonlight, Divine, Goddess. I have to go because my kid's home, but I'll come back later at 9. And then if you want to go ahead and Venmo me now, that's literally all my payment stuff is in my bio. But if my Venmo is Smash, SM, it's like the @ SM-Ashley, ASHLEE. If you want to go ahead and Venmo me now for a reading later, I can go ahead and get that list started. But I'll have a list for tonight. I do have to go. My daughter just got home. I hope these helps. I'll announce next time I come on. I love you guys. Bye, guys.